This is section 3.5, number 81. So we have a limit here. And if we were to plug in 0 here, sine of pi over 6 is 1/2, minus 1/2, the top comes out to be 0, and the bottom 0. So this is indeterminate. So normally in indeterminate, we try to rewrite this, factor, cancel, multiply by the conjugate, and you will be very stuck. And so what do we do in this situation? Well, this requires you to recognize something. Once upon a time, you learned the definition of a derivative, one of them. And you learned the derivative was the limit as h approaches 0 of f of x plus h minus f of x over h. So if you look at this, that matches, and you have to ask yourself, f of x plus h, well, that could be that, where x is pi over 6, right? If x is pi over 6, then this should be f of x, which would be sine of pi over 6, and the sine of pi over 6 is 1/2, so that totally matches this form. So this is, by definition, the derivative. Back up on that. By definition, this is the derivative at pi over 6 of f. So the question is, what is your function f of x? If you look, clearly it's sine of x plus h. So the function is sine. So this is sine. And your point is definitely pi over 6. So to evaluate this limit, what's the derivative of sine? That would be cosine of x. Then, at what point? At pi over 6. So f prime of x, f prime of pi over 6, at pi over 6, is cosine of pi over 6, which is radical 3 over 2. So the derivative is radical 3 over 2, but by definition, this is the derivative, so the answer should be radical 3 over 2.